Hello and warm greetings to the netizens of Makrana city. Today I'm Abhishek from English Zone English Training Academy Makrana and
Hi everyone, this is Kainat by the side of English Zone English Training Academy, and I'm very excited to have this conversation. Thank you very much Abhishek sir for having me here.
thank you. So guys, today we are going to have a conversation based on our education system in Makrana and what can be the upliftments here. We have come across 10 years in Makrana and now we are going to have a kind of questionnaires which can be future molding. Let's see what a positive output comes out from this conversation. Since when you are a native of this city, so you know better about this particular area very much.
Yeah,
so
right.
I want to have a question with you that what is the biggest problem with the natives of Makrana? Why do they actually feel very much problem in terms of connecting with education?
Okay, before I start this answering session, I would like to say that whatever I'm going to answer, that is very honest view of mine. So as you have put the question that what are the challenges are there which native people face in Makrana. So let me tell you one thing that we are lacking in the broad mindset. We are aware of outer culture, but when we see the education purpose, so there we found a lake. So that is where we need to work, so we can just remove this loop from here. So that's my answer.
So what was the biggest problem? Can you indicate that specific one or two issue?
Yeah, like I ever faced that when it's term of English. So I even experienced myself that I was silent on most of the places where I shouldn't be. Just like in school and the college. These two are the primarily motive from where we get the education. But I was silent during these session of my schooling. So that is first one, and the next one is perspective of view. So when we are just leaving this local area where Makrana, so we don't have a broad perspective to look the world. And when we are looking for it to just grow ourselves and to get a good education. But still we feel that English is the barrier for us.
You mean to say that people are not open in their communication and culture?
Yes.
Can we connect this one also here?
Yeah, obviously it is the point.
Well, actually, many of the educationalists and many of the people when we interact day to day life, so we also get one another question that what would change in the life of the natives of Makrana if they take a chance for themselves to shine their life with the help of English. That English can improve their lives and their
Yes.
the living standard and how can actually it impact, please.
Yeah, so what is one advantage which is can be applied for everyone is a job opportunity. When we say English and we are able to speak in English, we can have multiple opportunity which we were not getting earlier without knowing this language. And when we are okay with the language English, we can actually mold ourselves because that connect us with the multimedia where we can get many knowledgeable things. We can know how to use chat GPT or Gemini, this AI chat box to solve our queries. So when we see this as a learning point of view, English as a learning point of view, so there are many things we can get in
But
this.
what I feel like here that things you are just mentioning about cannot resonate with the people of natives here because till today I feel it when just we go out to meet and interact people. People are still even in the schools also. Kids are not acquainted with the ChatGPT and with the AI learnings
Yeah,
which we are
that's
just
right,
talking
that's
about,
right.
which is very common now in the metro cities outside, right? So
Yes. How
why,
to connect
why,
with this.
why, and how they are not able to connect here?
Yeah. Like we can see in Makrana, people take English as a luxury thing.
Yeah.
But it is now not more luxury, it is requirement for this generation people. And if not right now, after 1-2 years, we'll have to get connected with this thing. And now when I'm also going outside to interact with people, have a conversation with them. So whenever there is a point of education by the side of parents to their kid, we can see that there is also generation gap to understand. We cannot carry the parents' perspective with the kid because what they are living in, they cannot imagine what further issues they can get. So that is also an extreme point of view where we have to think about our future child.
I
So
think this is one of the core issue in Makrana that everybody who is watching this video right now should focus on. It's a concerning point for parents, for kids here, for students, for all the faculties who are actually just teaching in this Makrana zone. I think. One another question, since we guys are from English Zone, and English Zone is known for its change.
Yes.
So for your kind information to my dear audience, I want to just tell, it's been 10 years, and this year English Zone is going to finish its 10 year in Makrana. And in this journey, we have learned a lot. We have just trained thousands and hundreds of the students, those who are working globally right now. Those who are working, they are running their own businesses,
Yes.
they are running their own jobs, they are just in different sectors. And they, when they come back and they share their experiences, they just tell us that English Zone contributed in their lifestyle. English Zone actually contributed everywhere they actually felt discomfort, but now they are absolutely fine. So same question arises again here, that what is the contribution of English Zone that can help them actually to
Yeah.
improve their lifestyle and for the English and personality?
Since I'm connected here from long time. So I know how we are getting changes over here. So when a newly person come here, he start his journey of English. So he faces so many problems in him. What is the first issue is he is not able to put his thoughts. He is not able to speak with people what he want to. So first thing when a person come here in English Zone, he become a conversationalist. He knows how to talk with people. He knows how to have a conversation with parents, unknown, non-family, relatives, whatever. So that is a first point which we get here is to be a communicator who is able to communicate with people. And afterwards we can see that we are coming here, so we get to know about what we want to achieve, what is reason to live this life. So when they are coming, if they have already their purpose to learn English, and if they are not having till that, we give them purpose to learn, so they can easily take out whatever they are passionate about, and they can start their journey to just achieve that. So that is the second turning point here. Now the third is to actually know, am I succeed in English or not. Now when we are here, so we have so many people around us, we can have a talk, we can converse with them, but after going from here, what is guarantee that they will be able to speak?
Exactly.
That's a question. But the thing is, if we take English as a language, so it will not remove from your mind, that is definitely. Yeah, if you don't have people around you with whom you can talk, your fluency will impact little bit, but you cannot forget it. So coming here is a one-time investment. You come here, join here, experience, get what you want, and then it will not leave you in your life. It will along with you.
And that's a pretty right idea. I have also seen myself to you to get changed here since the day when you came first time and the day today you are speaking as a speaker. So that's a point to proud that today you are able to just share your personal insights to help the natives of this particular
Yeah,
place.
that is the one thing, like especially students are not able to talk with their parents what they want, and sometimes you also
And I think
see,
the same issue was with you,
Yes.
right? Please tell our audience the same.
yeah, so I was not able to converse with my parents. Like it was not like I'm not able to tell them, or there is not good bond between us. It was very good bond, but what am I thinking? They were not aware of that, and what they wanted to share with me and tell the things to me, they used to think that I'll take it as a burden. So always there was limit by my side and foundation from that side. But after
I also just want to
Yeah.
just put one of my own insight here, which
Yeah, sure.
I also noticed. here comes out a kind of generation gap if we just think about, because much crowd of the people in Makrana are not well educated. I mean to say not well literate even. Okay, and now a generation which is getting prepared here, which is a little bit literate and a bit educated also. So the parents and the kids, they are not able to connect with each other. So kids and students aspirations are so high, and the parents, they are here of Makrana here, they are still thinking about the 19th century. They think of 21st century, and this the 19th century thoughts and stereotypes cannot just run together, I think. Okay, that's also not the issue. This, yeah, and please continue. You were saying something, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So when I newly joined here, so I found that sir taught me to converse. Now I don't have a topic to speak with people. So still I was silent, but gradually people used to come to me and they used to talk. So there was a foundation to me. Okay, now I have to talk with them. So when I started this thing, it actually helped me, because in this time, in this era, we have to speak and we cannot act like out of the box. We have to enter by ourselves to get change if you want it. And here, especially for girls also, if they also want to get this education, they have to talk with their parents.
That's a core issue, by the way. One of the major idea which we can actually also discuss, and I want you to also share this insight here, that parents and kids, they are not able to have a good conversation with each other. So how can a kid convince their parents for passing them education except of their school studies also, because they are just limited with their school ideas. But when we just talk about English Zone specifics, so we are not only just talking about education only based on academics. We are just talking about extracurricular activities. We just talk about dreams. We talk about the targets. We talk about the big aspirations they can achieve. They can get from here when they go out of their particular space to connect people. So what do you say about that point?
First thing I need to mention here is that parents and students should not have trust issues. That is major problem where parents also doubt and kids are not able to share, because they think that if I go and talk, there will be limitation to me. So what they are thinking, they are just limited with that. But if you decided, okay, I want to do this thing in my life, then you have to be first absolutely decided for that. Okay, I'm ready to get those challenges in my life. I'm ready to face them. Once you decided, now just go and talk with them how you want to get your path clear for to achieve that thing. Then once you succeed in, just make them understand. So they will also search option for you where you can get good education.
Well, I think that's enough for that answer. I have come with a complete preparation with a set of questions. Okay, so I want that we can have a conversation on each question so that we can have a positive impact. Okay, so the next question, which most of the educational faculties and educational institutes also face here right now in Makrana, that is that those who are well educated guys in the city right now, and so many educational institutes also face the great challenge to connect the students of Makrana with the mainstream education which they want to just connect them. Why it is so? First thing, okay, and what concern should the parents should actually have now? You got my words?
I got it.
Please.
Okay, so first thing first, so we can, what is the issue, major issue we face?
Two things actually together on this.
Yeah.
What is the major problem the educationalists and the educational institutes are facing in Makrana in terms of connecting the Makrana student with the mainstream education? And what is the concern that parents of here, of the kids in Makrana, they should think of now? Please. You got my words now?
Yeah,
Please.
got it. The students first must have self-awareness.
I think this is going to be one of the most important part of this video today. So please, my dear guys, please focus. I think this is very important. Please.
Yeah, so a student must be aware of himself. There is a lack of self-awareness. Now, when any teacher or their where they are studying, they tell them about the education. So they take it in a different way. It is not always about your good marks, good grades, degree or diploma, whatever you are going to. We see that in Makrana we have already established business here. So people who are students, especially the boys, they think, okay, I can go in this field. But we don't know, we are not sure that how long we can take this. So we don't.
A point of
Yeah.
clarity you meant to say.
Yes. So they are limited that okay, I have marble field, I can work into that. So they don't feel the requirement of education. And when somebody
Okay, so
is
people are
telling,
thinking that we are having enough money, there is no need of anything
Yes.
else. We are having luxurious life.
Yeah.
So that is somewhere putting the people back.
Yeah.
Right.
I would start it with a good note, but if it is loose also, obviously we need to change it. We are the next generation, we can change it. So when we will just remove this concept of marble business, then we can see what I require and what you require right now. You will have to get education. So the people who are educationalists, they should tell that how long can you carry this business, and if you want to just make it a very big business also, so you will have to get all those facilities.
Let's come to the second part of this particular question. Now, what should be the concerns our parents should take for their kids right now? Because there is not issue only of the educational institutions only, but of course the parents of it. Because many institutions we go in, and there we just listen the same thing. That parents are not quite aware. They are just saying we have just given you this contract. Now just change our kid. So
That's not
that's not typically right even, if we
Yes.
are just talking as aware guardians. So this should be both sides, then only a kid can improve nice, right?
Yeah.
So please, what's your concern?
Like if your kid is getting bike, mobile, is getting enough money to just survive his daily life, he is getting all the requirements he should get, but why is not getting education?
That's
the point.
that's the point, right?
Yeah. So just to clear this, parents must be aware that my kid is running with the generation or not. When we are thinking of this, that parents are not aware of it, there are so many parents who are actually aware and they are providing their kids that much facilities. But it comes when we can see parents that okay,
You
they
mean
are,
to say that they are fulfilling every single demand they
Yes.
are just telling about, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
but demand, it should be also about education also, that if they are well educated, they can get all these things afterwards only later on.
But
You know,
now the kids start telling that now we don't need to just change, we don't need to do anything like such.
that start from young age. If you giving that same mindset to your kid that okay, this will, you will get it, but you have to do this thing first. There is no challenge in the life of Makrana's people because they are getting every facility they want.
That's pretty good. Then can you please just tell, we are not going to appreciate ourselves, but going to have a positive impact. For this, we are just going to just talk right now.
Yes.
So, what is the contribution of English Zone here, and what English Zone is trying to change with the core of Makrana?
Now, like, as we are working on this since 10 years, we have changed many things. Like, their parents who are coming here, they are now able to think that, okay, what is good for my kid? And the students also are able to imagine, okay, what kind of education I want. So, the first thing the English Zone has changed is perspective of students, that how they are looking at education and how they are getting it. So first thing is that, and the next thing which English Zone has changed is the belief system in guys.
Exactly. Now they actually can believe
Yeah.
that if we go in English Zone, then of course we get change.
Yes.
That's a belief. Yeah.
That was a late in the many other institution or schools, I can say. They were not having a connection. But we have bought this, we are directly getting connect with parents that
We develop the
Yes.
credibility.
obviously. So these are the major points we get changes here.
That's super. I liked it. Then one final question, and I will just finish this conversation in here. since we have spent 10 years in Makrana, okay, but there are still so many stereotypes and theories that should be busted out. But yes, we can just also think of this particular idea that so many things changed. Guardians of right now, they are just also passing chance to their girl's child for having education further. They are sending them out for their need preparation and all such. So, but still there is a major chunk of the people remaining. They are not thinking to pass chance to their girl child. So, what do you think and what should be the concerning idea about it?
Yeah, so as you have told that many people have started giving, there is common thing that they are going in school, but in school also there is limitation that okay, you need to just done your 12th and then it's
Exactly,
over.
that is the main issue. Any girl goes till 10th, 12th, and then that the thing that it's over now. The
Yeah.
girl should be get married, and then that's over. So, please.
Yeah, we cannot just stop here, and if we are going to think, okay, that's over now, so what are the criteria she must develop in herself? It's still, if that is still lacking in herself, then I don't think so she should stop. We are providing such much facilities to girls that they can come here safely, they can continue however they want to come here, they are able to come. Now, when it is they have completed their 10th, are they able to utilize that time?
Exactly.
Whatever time they've spent 10 years in school, if they are able to utilize it, that's fine. But if she is not, then there must be a continuity of education. And learners cannot stop. Learning thing cannot be stopped anyway. So there must be a mindset in people that education must not get stopped. There is no full stop in any pattern.
So, how that girl child can get chance?
That's nice. Now, when you are actually winning, so English is a very...
See, before you just complete it, I just want to say why I am just putting this question here. Because much girls are here who are well talented and well versed that they can really do better than so many boys. And here in English Zone also, I think in every educational institute we find that girls are doing way better than boys.
Yes, that's right.
Right? So if they get chance just to change the family, just to change the way they live, so I think they must get a chance.
Yeah, and we should provide them chance because when a girl is educated, she can handle her own house also and her in-laws house also. When she is well educated, then she can be self-dependent. She will not have to depend on anyone else that okay, when they'll come, I'll do this thing. She can do measure of things by herself. And we require this thing in this generation because depending on anyone else, no matter who is in front, we have to get self-dependent. So girls need to establish this mindset in themselves that I need to get self-dependent. And when they are getting chance from by the side of their family, I found that many of the girls just kick that out.
Yeah,
that's not right. If your family is providing you chance, you should get it and just work on it. And English, we can see that English, if you learn it, so after in your further life it will help you, no doubt. It is going to help you. So you must go.
That's a pretty good conversation. I just didn't expect that I will get such mature answers of these questions, and these are.
It is a good conversation.
Thank you very much. But yeah, I want to just conclude this video message here with some of the positive. As just in starting said, we will take out some positive outputs. So what we actually get from today's conversation? Can you please summarize within 2-3 just points?
Yeah, English is important.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to be self-dependent, you will have to get education no matter what, and you have to build. There shouldn't be trust issues.
With the generation and parents
yeah,
and yeah.
not with only parents, but with the education's criteria also. So going to school, if you are already doubting it, putting a question mark, you cannot learn from that.
That's
so
right.
when you are getting education, do not put a question mark why I am doing.
And at the last question, the stereotypes.
If you are carrying that same mentality in this 21st century, I don't think so we can go on this same path. If you have to make yourself little flexible that you are getting these modernization. So you can actually work on this one. Otherwise, we can just get separated from this.
That's pretty good idea, and I think we could be able to just tell you the right just idea, guys. Please let us know how did you find our message, and at the end I will just tell you, please circulate this message as much as you can, and let us know your own feedback in the comment box. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.